Good Sunday morning. The eyes of the world are on Gaza today as Israel prepares to broaden its assault on Hamas. This is more than 1 million Palestinians in northern Gaza are trying to head south in car, by foot, and in carts pulled by donkeys after Israel warned almost half of the territory's population to leave their homes. The United Nations has urged Israel to withdraw its evacuation order, with one official calling it a death sentence for Gazans forced to leave hospitals. The U.S. has been trying to broker a deal to reopen Egypt's Rafah crossing with Gaza to allow Americans and other foreigners to leave. Palestinian officials say more than 2,300 people have been killed in Gaza. In Israel, more than 1,400 have been killed. The dead include 29 Americans. 15 Americans remain unaccounted for, feared to be among the more than 120 hostages Hamas is holding in Gaza. On Friday, President Biden met virtually for more than an hour with their families, and he spoke about that call last night.
They've endured an agony of not knowing what's happened. Not the same thing, but I can tell you what it's like. It's one thing to lose someone you know you're going to lose and be there with them and hold their hands, like I was able to do with my son. It's a very other thing to get a phone call, like I got years ago, saying there's been an accident. Your wife and daughter are dead. I'm not sure. Your boys are going to make it. The uncertainty of those 2 or 3 hours trying to get back to find out. It's the worst feeling in the world. It's gut-wrenching.
The president has called the Hamas attack unadulterated evil and brutality. But U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Blinken, who is traveling in the region, have also called on Israel for restraint.
Israel has the right, indeed it has the obligation, to defend its people and to try to ensure that Hamas can never repeat what it's done. We continue to discuss with Israel the importance of taking every possible precaution to avoid harming civilians.
My colleague, Chief Foreign Correspondent Richard Engel, is on the Israel-Gaza border. Richard, thank you so much for joining us. The world is bracing for this potential ground offensive by the Israelis into Gaza, but it hasn't happened yet.
So I can tell you what we're hearing and what we're seeing here near the Gaza border. We are inside Israel, but where you can see the black smoke in the distance there, that is the Gaza Strip. That is Gaza City. And for the last several hours, we've been hearing Israeli airstrikes that are continuing to go into Gaza. We've been hearing some small arms fire. There's an Israeli drone up above right now. But what we're not seeing is any final preparations. We're not seeing Israeli tanks pushing right to the border, getting ready to cross into the Gaza Strip. It could be a factor of weather. It's very windy today. Or it could be that the Israelis still have final preparations to do more commando raids. They've already done one commando raid to gather information about hostages. So we are waiting for this operation. It's always been described as imminent, but we don't exactly know when it's going to take place. The Israelis are still telling Palestinians they're in Gaza City, and many are still in Gaza City. About 35,000 people are staying in the Shifa hospital, sheltering in just that one hospital. The Israelis are telling people, leave. Don't worry about the deadlines. Just take your things, take your families, and head south. But many Palestinians say they don't want to head south because they believe the Israelis have been shelling them as they try to escape Gaza City and move to safer areas in southern Gaza. And a big development today, there was an incident on Friday in which 70 people were killed, and according to Palestinian officials, they were killed when there was an Israeli airstrike on a convoy fleeing Gaza City. And the development today was Israel came out and said in no uncertain terms that it did not strike that convoy and accused Hamas of putting roadside bombs under the main roads and killing civilians as they are trying to leave Gaza City and head into the south. So Israel says that Hamas is trying to keep civilians up in the north in order to use them as human shields.
Richard Engel reporting from the ground there. We really appreciate your report, and of course it comes as there are also real concerns that this could become a wider conflict. Richard Engel, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.